Hello, everyone, and welcome to a brand new episode of Drivecast. As always, I'm your host, Josh. With me is my friend Dalton. Say hello to everybody.
Hello.
And today, there's a new Star Wars trailer. We were going to talk about this a couple days ago, but we haven't gotten around to it. But we're doing it now. Before we begin, though, the controller turned off. Before we begin, though, I wanted to talk about a little bit of news regarding the channel. First off, I am working on the Untold Legends Dark Kingdom review. It's I have been taking notes on the different gameplay videos of it, and I've done 13 of 15 so far, so I'll almost certainly finish taking notes this weekend. After that, the plan is to write the script for both it and the Dead Space review, and then I will focus exclusively on the Dead Space review until that is done. Then I'll go back and focus on Dead Space until that is done, and when both of those are up, we will start doing Let's Play Gears of War for the Xbox 360. So I hope you guys are looking forward to that, because I am. Am I getting crappy stream quality? No, it says excellent. What cars do I have? Anyway, I thought I had a... Oh, it's... I forgot what I was saying. Anyway, I did a new video that didn't go up on this channel, if you guys are interested. It is a, let's turn the audio down just a little bit. It's kind of loud in my ears. I don't know if it's loud for you guys. Can you hear me, dude?
Yeah.
I did a video. I did something I've never done before, which yeah, this is the one I want to get in. I talked about the Joker, and that is over on my other channel. It's not on this one, so if you want to see that, you got to see it over there. I'm pretty happy with how the video turned out overall. There's a part where I discuss the film itself, my thoughts on it, the controversy surrounding it, and the messages of the film. And there are spoilers, but I give a warning before the spoilers start, so don't worry about that. My mind keeps going blank. God damn it. Oh shit, I forgot to turn off analog. That hurts me in the time trial. There's a part where I was talking about, there's a part where I discuss cancel culture, and if I could re-edit it, I would move that further back in the video to an earlier spot. I don't like where that's placed in the video. That's my only real problem with it. So there's a new Star Wars trailer.
Yep.
And that's what we were going to discuss. First off, let's establish what this movie has to do, and it's basically an impossible task, right?
Yes.
Because this film has to Why did it turn that back off? God damn it, stop. It has the impossible task of not only ending a 9-film saga, but also...
being good.
Yeah, being good, but I don't think being good is impossible. But making up for as much of the damage that The Last Jedi did is humanly possible, because that was seriously damaging to the brand. And that's a tall order, man. Like, The Last Jedi burned a lot of fucking people for good reason. And asking it to make up for that is asking a lot, you know?
Yeah, pretty much. Responsibility.
Do you think it can do it?
Yeah, it's possible. I'm not gonna put it past them. I mean, we'll have to see, you know, how it is in the theaters, but
Now, I'm not going to put it past it either, but it is a very tall hill to climb. And J.J. Abrams is a skilled filmmaker. Like, if you want your film to be made in a way that is good on a technical level at the very least, he can get that. He's got that down to a T. He knows how to piece together a film with good pacing and good acting and decent camera work, so on and so forth. On a technical level, he knows what he's doing. He doesn't always pick the best scripts, though, and I think that's his biggest downfall a lot of the time. What do you think?
yeah, I mean that's pretty much what I think too. So
I don't think this will have the pacing problems that The Last Jedi had. The Last Jedi had serious pacing issues. And I don't think this one will, but it's got a really tough task in front of it to try to erase as much damage that film did as humanly possible. And while I think we're going to at least get a decently entertaining film, I don't know if it's going to be able to do that.
it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah. Now, the trailer itself, I don't think this is a bad trailer at all. Like, unlike a lot of film trailers nowadays, I don't feel like we've already seen the plot of the film. Do you?
Yeah, it doesn't give that much away, honestly.
Yeah,
Not like these trailers do.
It leaves. I feel like this trailer and the first one both leave you with more questions than answers, and I think that's a good thing. Because
It hints at some of the plot twists and plot points, but it doesn't really go into too much about it.
Yeah, the very first scene of this, did it look like Dagobah to you? No, not Dagobah. The moon of Endor to you?
Yeah, very similar, like another forest type planet.
Yeah, I thought maybe it's the moon of Endor because there's a distinct possibility that the No! God damn it. I'm never getting first on this one. There's a distinct possibility that is where the crash of the Death Star is. Because, it was above Endor when it crashed, so there is a distinct possibility that what we saw was Endor. Like, looking there for because we know the remains of the Death Star are in that. We saw that in the last trailer. I don't know why they're looking for the remains of the the Death Star, but they are. I didn't want to replay, God damn it. It cuts from that to what looks like her climbing through the wreckage of the Death Star.
Oh, that's all I think, yeah.
Yeah, that's what it looked like to me, like her like parkouring her way through the wreckage of the Death Star. Like Lara Croft climbing through tombs or something.
She's already used to doing it with Star Destroyers. So
yeah, because we saw that in The Force Awakens. She was climbing through the wreckage of a Star Destroyer and gathering parts so she could sell it to get food to eat. In The Force Awakens. So we already know she's capable of doing that. I think it's kind of funny that like the first line that you hear her speak or whatever in this trailer is when she says that nobody knows her. And I think, yeah, that's kind of the case because Rian Johnson decided he didn't really need to flesh out anybody's personality in this piece of shit movie.
Yeah, really. Too busy trying to subvert your expectations.
In shitty ways. Like, pointless subversion of your expectations at that. Carrie Fisher is in this trailer. Which didn't we already know about that?
Yeah, I think in the last trailer she was in it too. Briefly.
Yeah, I gotta wonder what kind of sorcery they're doing to put her in a movie well after she already died. Because she died before The Last Jedi came out.
Yeah. Like, she just got done with her scenes right before she died, I think.
Yeah, and I think, from what I gather, they had enough footage from that left over that they probably green screened in her into other shots or something. But I don't know.
Yeah.
It'll be...
That's all CG.
Yeah.
Sure, some of it's real.
Do you think she's going to live through this movie?
I mean, I kind of hope not. I mean, you kind of have to do something about her character.
Yeah, if you kill her off, I would understand, because obviously the actress that played her died. But given that that Disney Star Wars seems to enjoy killing the original trilogy characters, I have my concerns about Lando, because Lando's in this film. He wasn't in this trailer, but he's in this film. I don't want to see Lando die. Lando's awesome. And he's not the only... it leaves me thinking he's not the only trailer... He's not the only original film's character that we're going to see die. And the other is C-3PO. Because there's a scene where some new character is tinkering with C-3PO and his eyes brighten up and he says, "I'm taking one last look at my friends."
Yeah.
And it doesn't tell you why he says that or what that's supposed to mean or anything like that. But that's kind of the feeling I got from it. What about you?
Yeah, I don't know, I have a feeling he's going to die in this movie.
Yeah.
Or something.
Something. Like, if they kill him off, though, I have to wonder, can he be rebuilt?
I mean, I'm sure. I mean, sure it's not too difficult. I mean, I'm not sure how all that works, but...
Yeah, I don't see any need for him to die permanently, personally. Like, him being a robot, I don't see why you wouldn't be able to rebuild him. I mean, he got shot up in Empire Strikes Back, remember?
Yeah.
And they rebuilt him after that. Chewie did.
Like, I don't see why they can't just bring him back somehow, because it's not like he's a human or anything.
Yeah. So even if they do kill him, I wouldn't necessarily write him off as gone forever. But I hope they don't. I don't want to see characters that I've loved. Boy, what the fuck is going on with that? It's being all choppy.
Not sure.
I don't want to see these characters that I grew up loving die. Yeah, and C-3PO, for some ungodly reason, has been in every fucking film. I love him, but he really didn't need to be in the prequels, and he really didn't need to be in Rogue One, you know?
Yeah. He didn't really have a role in Force Awakens either. Not really. I mean, or Last Jedi, from what I remember.
Yeah, he was in both of those, but it was like brief appearances or whatever. I didn't mind him coming. Like, it makes sense to me that Leia would like keep him around because he was their droid, you know?
Yeah.
So I didn't mind him being in The Force Awakens. That made sense to me, but the whole thing with the Anakin building him as a kid, I'm like, okay, this doesn't make much sense to me, but okay.
Yeah. It's a very George Lucas thing to do.
Yeah. But, I mean, that's a character that every Star Wars fan has grown up with. Whether you watch the prequels or the new ones, or the originals, you grew up with him.
Yeah.
So I really don't want to see him die. I don't want to see Lando die. Leia dying, I would completely understand. And it does hint at her dying because you hear Luke say the Force will be with you, and then Leia finishes a sentence and says always. Or wait, was that the line that they went with, or?
It was. Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, I can't remember.
But it was something along those lines where Leia, you heard like Leia finish off Luke's sentence there, which suggests that it's going to happen, that she's going to die. But that's all it is a little suggestion that it might happen, you know?
Yeah. Strong possibility, but I mean, I have my money on it.
Yeah, nothing definitive. Let's see what else is in this trailer. We see what appears to be Rey. We see Rey and Kylo Ren fighting each other in on some watery planet, which is cool because that's what you wanted to see in the last film, right? Was them going at it with lightsabers, and you didn't even get that.
Yeah, really.
And I don't buy the whole Reylo bullshit. I don't think they should be a couple. In fact, I think they might be related. I'm still not letting that go that they might be related somehow. You know?
I'm starting to think they're going to make them brother and sister somehow.
Yeah,
some weird way.
That would be a hell of a lot better than your parents are drug addicts that left you on this planet and just abandoned you.
Yeah. It's more interesting.
Yeah, and it goes further to explaining how she is so powerful with the Force. Which that's what everybody's word. Oh, she's a Mary Sue. And I said, I didn't think she was in The Force Awakens, but it's harder to deny in The Last Jedi because Rian Johnson just didn't do anything with her character, you know?
Yeah. Not nearly as much as he could do.
Yeah. How is she so powerful with Force? She's just nobody. Like, make her Luke's son or something. Luke's kid or something. I mean, Luke's daughter. That would make a lot more sense. Like, oh, she's Luke's daughter. Oh, by the way, here's Mara Jade. Do you know how happy that would make me?
Same here, dude.
God, I would love to see Mara Jade show up or get a mention like this was Luke's wife. She died in battle or something.
Just anything more interesting.
Yeah, do you want to see, perhaps this ends with Rey trying to rebuild the Jedi Order? Would you want to see something like that?
Yeah.
I think that'd be cool.
Yeah. Or maybe Kylo will help her with that too.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
We do see a scene of her and Kylo Ren fighting together, and they appear to be smashing a... I don't know what the hell it is. It looks like Darth Vader. And you only see it for a brief second before Rey smashes it with her lightsaber.
You can't really make out what it is.
Yeah, you can't really make out what it is, but she smashes the thing with her lightsaber. And it happens so fast that I can't really fucking tell what it is. But if you like slow it down, it does look like some kind of mock-up or something of Darth Vader. So I don't know what that's about. Maybe the direction they're going is what they did with Darth Vader, where he gets a redemption, right? A redemption arc in this last movie.
Yeah.
Which I wouldn't be opposed to. And that would go along with the whole, it's cyclical, it rhymes kind of thing, you know? That George Lucas talked about. Because, like, redemption arc, and then another redemption arc, because that kind of, you know, I think that would work.
Yeah. Especially in a Star Wars movie.
Yeah. And perhaps they get together, they decide to rebuild the Jedi Order. That would be cool. I would be down for that if they did that. We get a brief. We hear the Emperor's voice in this. He actually has like proper lines where he just kind of had to laugh in the last trailer. He's like, "I've been waiting for you for a long time," or whatever. Like he's planning for her to come. Like, do you think there's any chance that the Emperor is alive?
Yeah, I mean, anything's possible at this point. I wouldn't put it past him. I mean, it could be someone else, but I doubt it.
Oh wait, it's not Honda, it's Mazda. I don't know, like... Wait, is it not Monster? I don't remember. who makes this fucking car, because I was going to check up on what upgrades I bought.
It doesn't say.
Nissan. Let's look at the... I thought it was the Honda. Let's see, what else do we see? What else do we see in this trailer, dude?
A bunch of people together, and
yeah,
I'm not sure.
We see what the hell are the name of the character that everybody fucking hated in the Last Jedi?
Oh, Rose, I think.
Yeah, Rose appears in this trailer.
It's very briefly. I mean, I'm sure she'll have a small role.
Yeah, I'm sure she'll have a role. And for the record, I don't blame the actress Kelly Marie Tran for that character not being good. Like, a character is... her acting wasn't the problem. A character is only as good as the writing.
She was just stuck doing a really stupid subplot.
Yeah, and that's not her fault. Wait a minute, am I? That's really not her fault that her subplot was awful. If you want to be angry at someone for that, be angry at... Okay, finally found it. God damn. If you want to be angry at someone for her character not being good, focus your anger on... yeah, let's fit the parts. Okay, that's more horsepower. Focus your anger at the director and the writer, you know?
Yeah.
Rian Johnson deserves that anger, not her. And I'm sure she'll be better in this film because you got a better, presumably better writer, better director. Okay, let's get all these little incremental upgrades. I thought I had gone through and done this already.
You might have.
Ha ha ha, yeah. Wait, do I have enough? I do not. But, I can't get an intercooler. I can't get a turbo kit. Let's go racing again.
I think there was also some kind of like glacier thing.
Yeah, there was a big... Yeah. You saw the throne room in the wreckage in this film, which was cool. And you saw what appeared to be the Emperor on some kind of floating chair, but it was off up in the corner of the screen, and you couldn't see what it is, but it had the Emperor's voice overlay it, so it looked like the Emperor on some kind of floating or moving chair. Which, who knows what's up with that, you know?
Yeah, really.
Okay, I have a much... Would you stop turning this off? It keeps switching from analog to digital. So we get our first glimpse at the Emperor, and they didn't really show him. They didn't show his face. He's obviously on the poster, and what'd you say that was some kind of action figure, like superimposed onto it or something?
Yeah, yeah, it was pretty much like an exact an action figure. It's so weird.
Which is funny, not gonna lie.
Saw it.
Yeah, I was laughing so hard when I heard about that. What'd you think of the trailer as a whole, though?
I mean, I think it wasn't a bad final trailer. I mean, it didn't give too much away, which is the thing I like the most about it, probably.
Yeah. The hell was that?
My phone going off.
Oh. Yeah, I like that it didn't give too much away. I like that there's still a big mystery surrounding what the fuck this movie's about. And God, I hope the guys from Red Letter Media are wrong about that whole time travel bullshit. Although I don't know how the fuck you bring back the Emperor without something like that, or him being a Force ghost. If he's a Force ghost, that's fine. That'll piss off a lot of people because they have always thought, a lot of people that don't dig into the EU have always thought of as Force ghost being an exclusively like light side thing. If you dig into the EU and the games and stuff like that, you know that's not necessarily the case. Like, you talk to Sith Force Ghosts in Knights of the Old Republic, for example. I think you talk to Naga Sado. But don't quote me on that. I played through it on a channel, but it's been a while. That's like 4 years ago. So I don't remember what Force, but I know you talked to one. And that was pretty cool. Oh, yes, I got first place. Yes! I've never gotten first. I haven't gotten first on that one yet. So I would be accepting of that. Is that what you're thinking for bringing him back, or what are you thinking?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
You buying the time travel thing?
I mean, I wouldn't put it past him, but I don't think that's going to be the case.
You kind of
I don't think they're going to stoop to that level.
You kind of hoping not, like I am.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, it might make for an entertainingly stupid movie. But I don't want it to be an entertainingly... I don't want it to be like, this movie is entertaining because it's stupid. I want it to be entertaining because it's good. We didn't see any more of Lando in this at all, which is a little odd. We haven't seen, like... Was he in this...
Millennium Falcon.
Yeah. Well, we had that one scene where you see just like a fucking shitload of ships. Like, we haven't seen a giant space battle quite like this since the beginning of episode 3, you know?
Yeah.
So there's actually going to be a war in the stars in Star Wars. Fancy that. Which, yeah. I watched Red Letter Media's their video on this, and they were talking about, like, this gives no hint at what the plot might be, and I just hope there is a plot. I'm like, I think that's kind of an odd concern. I find it hard to imagine it not having one, you know?
Yeah.
Oh well, it is what it is.
I gotta make a call really soon, so.
Oh.
They keep getting calls.
Okay. Well,
I think it's already at like 30-some minutes anyway.
Yeah, it's at 39 minutes. You want to go ahead and call it?
Yeah.
Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe down below. It would be greatly appreciated. We'll talk to you guys next time. Thanks, everybody, and goodbye.
See ya.